Okay, so I just moved to New York and I'm trying to go grocery shopping, and so I type in like grocery stores on my Apple Maps, and like every fucking one I go to, like I'm walking too, like they're like this shit or like fucking like this. Like, bro, that's not a grocery store. Like, I'm trying to get like eggs, yogurt, like cheese, like shit like that, right? Like, look at this place. Hey yo, let me get a bacon, egg, and cheese, the Aki way. Like, you know those TikToks? Like, I'm fucking doing it now. Like, I've literally been to like 5 of those now, and like, I don't know what the fuck I'm about to do for dinner. Like, where are the Krogers and like the Whole Foods at? Like, I'm about to eat fucking like cereal and ramen for dinner. Like, what the fuck?
All right, so I don't even know how this happens, but you saw the video. Somehow this leads to the young man in said video getting fired. So look, all right, welcome back to the channel. This story is absolutely nuts. It's kind of funny, but it's sad at the same time. So look, this kid, he moved to New York for this job, right? He's from Michigan, right? Like he's never been like it's so sad because things like I come from the city, and like there have been people that have moved into that area, and you can kind of tell they don't really know things. It's a complete culture shock for him, and they got mad because he's complaining about how in the Bronx there's no grocery stores really. And this is a well-known issue, right? There are bodegas everywhere, but they don't really have grocery stores. It's known as a food desert. During COVID, it was like a major concern. So like I look at this and I'm like, it's something that, you know, if you come to live in that area for the first time, there's no way you're going to be used to that. It's going to be a major culture shock. And they got mad at him for it. They got like really pissed at him for it. They found out who his employer was because, you know, he talked about how he had, you know, just come to New York for this job. And they posted the video and then tagged his employer. And the employer watches that exact same TikTok video. The exact same one that we just watched together. Because I was watching it too. And they fired him. Like, I mean, it's really sad. It's actually, it's sad and it's fucked up. I mean, Bodega Bro did absolutely nothing wrong, and it's completely just messed up that they did this to him. And what I realize is, you know, he's got other TikTok videos, and it's basically, this is a kid from Michigan who's in New York City for the first time ever. So. Like, okay, this one is really funny. I gotta play it.
This is so crazy. Like, so many gay people down here, which, like, I don't hate it. Like, I'm not gay, but, like, you know, I'm all for it. Do what you want. But, like, look at this. I tried to do that trend on those people where it's like, he's a 10, but whatever. And, like, they had no idea what I was talking about, but they're in the talk, so it's hilarious. Like, is being gay just like the new thing? Like, I didn't even know this many gay people existed. It's wild.
Yeah, I got the best freeze frames. But like, does this see? Okay, so look at this guy. Dummy types grocery stores and doesn't think to try supermarket. Like, okay, I'm gonna pull something up for you guys, but like, you know, they're ripping on this kid, and he's not hateful. Like, he's absolutely not hateful. His first time, you know, in New York, like he's a kid from Michigan. It's really screwed up the way that they did this to him. But let's talk about this whole idea that he's just some idiot. and what an idiot that he is. Let's talk about what a food desert is. So like right up here, Bronx food desert. Described as a food desert, the Bronx has one of the highest rates of food insecurity in the country. This includes not having sufficient, well-stocked and affordable supermarkets with reasonable commuting distance for residents. Why food deserts persist in low-income NYC neighborhoods. If you are not from this city, you're not going to know these things. You have people like talking out their ass and just, pissing on this kid, and it's really messed up, and it's really scary. I mean, there's articles like this idea that he's insane, like being completely he's being completely gaslit by these idiots that are just upset that this wholesome kid shows up, right? Completely wholesome kid. So I saw this and I thought it was pretty interesting. Both work in tech. And there are these two TikTok videos. I'm not going to play her video because, if you want to check it out, you can yourself. This woman goes to daycare. She literally, she shows her day at work, and she talks about, oh, I had a blueberry mojito, and she's got this, fancy lunch. There's a ping pong table where everyone's just, playing games. They have a quiet room to relax in. There's another lounge area. You never once see her actually in an office doing anything. She's just wandering around everywhere. There's a birthday. It was funny. It was really funny. It was she got sent off to daycare. It was it was really interesting. But again, she keeps her job, of course, because she's a good pet. He gets fired because, he quote unquote made the company look bad. Now, I've seen idiots trying to say shit like this, where they go on about how, look, they use he talked about how many gay people are in NYC. I played the TikTok. There's nothing hateful in there whatsoever, right? And again, that flies in the face of what the company actually responded to on Twitter. These people are making up bullshit defenses for this corporation that fired this kid from Michigan who moved out there specifically for this job. It's really screwed up. It really is. But I thought this idea was great because wouldn't it be great if that kid is everyone wants to find Bodega Bro a new job, but I contend he should get a TV show where he travels to different historically esteemed cities in the world and proceeds to shit on the rot of globalism in portrait mode. Our Midwestern Carl Pilkington call it a chat abroad. I think that would be just fantastic. Now back to this thread here where they talk about how he was fired again. The video of him going to trying to find food. That's the one that was posted. That's when Outreach responded to and said, that's why they terminated him. But I thought this was really funny. There are all of these reactions to this kid. This girl is shit talking him. She's eating trash food from a fucking bodega, right? And I'm even if you're right on everything, okay? Even if you're right 100% of the way, this kid's from Michigan. He literally has no idea what he's doing there. Why are you shitting on him? I couldn't figure it out, and then I realized they're just pieces of shit. Like this guy, right? Arrogant and vain. Look at this.
What's up, guys? This message is for Griff Green 20 on TikTok. I just saw the poor guy stumbling around New York City, and I couldn't help but notice that I was a significantly more handsome, articulate, and funny version of him. So I thought I'd weigh in, offer him a few tips on how to stop embarrassing himself and move to New York City proper.
Yeah, did you think that he was a more funny, bro? The other kid is wholesome, right? And he's clearly honest. That guy's a prick, right? This one I thought was great. Again, we played the video. It's his first time in New York City. It's the first time, I probably don't have these big pride events where he's from in Michigan. But like, let's play it. I thought it was great.
Like, is being gay just like the new thing? Like, I didn't even know this many gay people existed. It's wild.
Bro, number one, you're in New York. Number two, it's fucking pride. Number three, what rock have you been living under?
They get so mad. They're angry. They hate him. And I'm like, this kid did literally nothing. He did literally nothing. And they defend him getting fired. They make up excuses for the company that fired him. You know what's really messed up about this entire thing? He's literally said he's stuck in New York on a 1-year lease, and he has to ask people for help and money. So guys, if you can do this kid like a real solid, if you feel bad for him, if you feel like he got a raw deal here, check the description. The Give Send Go is going to be in the description. Try to give what you can. I would really appreciate it. Because like I saw this story and it's so disheartening, right? This kid did nothing wrong. He's not being hateful in any way. If you want to say he's being ignorant, well, sure, but like he's smiling, he's laughing, he's having a good time. Like he's not when he's saying like I didn't know this many gay people existed. He's taking photos with them. Right? He's smiling. He's there with them. He's not criticizing a single damn thing. I'm like, it's insane to me. Right? Like, you know, this kid was probably sitting there going like, you know, oh man, New York's pretty cool. Like, it's a little bit wild, but like, I dig it. You know, I just wish there'd be like a fucking grocery store. Now he's sitting there going like, these people are insane. They fired me because I couldn't find a fucking grocery store. Oh man, it's God, fuck. All right, let's check out the Give Send Go. I just want to check this out really quick. Yeah, man, he needs more. Please do anything you can, guys. Please.